Hello and welcome to another HiCAD short clip. In this video about pipeline planning, I would like to introduce you to the new part insertion function. A click on the icon in the plant engineering ribbon at the top left opens the part insertion dialog. Among other things, this enables the simultaneous insertion of pipe parts with and without guideline, as well as their combination. In addition, the planner is supported by the automatic connections, can define minimum and maximum pipe lengths, and activate the options Observe Supplied Length and Observe Length Allowance. First of all, the most important option is the part type. Here I would like to insert a flange. In the lower area, the search criteria are activated, which I can either fill in myself or pick up from the model. At this point, a click on the flange fills the search criteria with the corresponding information, nominal diameter and connection type. The pipe class is set anyway. Using the part search, I now select the corresponding flange. The flange, if it can be placed correctly, is displayed in blue. If I find the cursor somewhere on the pipeline or in the model where the flange cannot be placed sensibly, it is shown in red. I place the flange directly on the container nozzle. A seal is of course also inserted. Depending on whether the auto-reducer mechanism is switched on or off, a corresponding reducer is also inserted. I would also like to define the same thing at the container nozzle above. Here too, I perform a part search. Of course, I have to change the search criteria for this. A click on the nozzle updates the search criteria. I can also select and place the appropriate flange there again. Next, the elbows can be inserted. Again, the activation of the part type. The part search criteria can be updated from the model and the desired part can be placed. If the option Immediately Insert Part After Selection is activated, it is also placed directly. Otherwise, the elbow can be placed by hand at any corner. Next, the T-piece is inserted. Again, I use the same procedure. I activate the place of the branch. I also get the corresponding search criteria updated again. In this case, the nominal diameter 1 and the branch 3. I choose the appropriate part. The option is enabled. Then the T-piece is also inserted directly. All that is missing now are the straight pipes. I also activate the part type there. I will then get the right nominal diameter. The pipe class of the pipe is unambiguous and I can insert it directly. Either by right-clicking on the guideline with the selection of the appropriate options or from point to point. In this case, you can also use the point options, for example, the point option D, perhaps to set a weld seam. I can place the rest automatically. Let's do the same for the branch with the nominal diameter 50. Again, after selecting the part type and picking from the model, I will get my correct nominal diameter, select the flange, place it in the right place. You can see it is automatically correctly orientated and placed. And finally, the short straight pipe. I'll build that in again accordingly. Now, all the guidelines of my pipeline are covered with parts. I can continue immediately without interruption. I would now like to place a counter flange here. Either I pick a reference part directly and then this flange is loaded immediately. Then I can place it immediately. Or continue with other parts, for example with an elbow, if it is to be welded directly. Select the part type, perform a part search, select a matching elbow. Maybe I can define the angle and then place the pipe bent directly. In the next step, I can, for example, place a T-piece which is also placed automatically, and maybe another flange. As you can see, the automatic connection system also supports the designer in the correct placement of the parts on the pipeline. That was the short click about the new part insertion function. Thanks for watching. See you soon.